There's a strong possibility you suck as a Christian. I say that because I do and have sucked as a Christian. I'm an expert. In my experience, especially on TikTok, the more confident you are that you don't suck, the more likely it is that you actually suck as a Christian. Hi, I'm Jeremy. I'm a deep skeptic, also a pastor. I was sitting outside at a bar slash cigar store in Orlando, Florida, writing a book about how to minister to teenagers. I was having a hard time concentrating because the guy on the other side of the street holding an actual bullhorn and yelling about gay people in hell. No one was standing around listening to him. No one was engaging. Everyone was somewhere between annoyed and angry. I remember looking at the guy, and instead of wanting to go wag my finger at him, I felt compassion. The compassion was because, you guessed it, I have sucked as a Christian. How I suck as a Christian. If you've ever wondered how you go from being born to yelling about sin on a street corner, let me tell you, because I've walked that road. Yeah, I've done anonymous, scarring evangelism. It started when my friend invited me to participate in a spring break training program at his church. The program was to be led by a group called, and I'm not making this up, the Hellfighters. We sat for hours and hours over the next 2 days being taught different ways to argue with people. They went into detail about hell and had us close our eyes and imagine burning in darkness and feeling bugs on our skin. They told us that if we were compassionate towards people, we wouldn't want them to suffer like that. They asked us how difficult it would be to give away 100 candy bars to people, and then asked, why would we have a more challenging time telling 100 people about Jesus? Wasn't Jesus worth more than a candy bar? After 3 days of this programming, they had a test for us. We were going to go to the local mall and evangelize. We were going to walk up to random people and ask them a simple question. If you die tonight, do you know where you would go? Heaven or hell? It was bad. People said all kinds of words to us that we weren't allowed to say in church. They ignored us. One of them told me they were going to curse me because they were a witch. I didn't know what to do with that, but they were wearing a Nirvana shirt, so I kind of thought they were cool. After several hours of this, they loaded us up into the church van, took us back to the church, and fed us pizza while we told them about what happened. They asked if anyone had led a person to Jesus, and one person said they thought they did, but wasn't sure. And then they said they were going to take us to a better mission field and said, here, we should be careful not to fall into temptation, but should also look for people who had too much to drink because they were more receptive to the gospel. Then we got on the bus and drove to the strip on the beach.